Hi, it's Gaga. I heard that you got to read Nurse Nancy yesterday with Poo Poo, so I thought that I would record it so you could hear it anytime you wanted. So here it is. This is Nurse Nancy. You know, that Nancy could just as easily be Dr. Nancy. It's just that this one, she happens to have her nurse hat on. But, Dan could be a nurse or a doctor, and Nancy could be a doctor or a nurse. In this book, she happens to be Nurse Nancy. So, I'm pretty sure one should be at Maeve and Eloise's house in Houston today. I asked Amazon to send it, so I hope it got to your house. So let's read this story now. See how it goes. Nurse Nancy by Katherine Jackson. Pictures by Corinne Malvern. And It's a Golden Book. Nancy liked to play with dolls. She liked to play mother. She liked to play teacher. She liked to play nurse, and she liked to play doctor. Best of all, she liked to play nurse. Here are her dolls. She's got one doll sitting in a high chair, one doll in her carriage. That baby's all wrapped up. She has a chalkboard for when she plays teacher. Looks like she's got a kitchen when she likes to play mother. And here she is. She's putting on her nurse outfit. Oh, and there's more dolls. All right. So, she had a fine doll hospital, complete with bandages and handy candy pills. But she had no one to play with her. Her brothers called Nurse Nancy as they raced past her door, but they never had time to stop and play. They were always too busy playing outside games. Looks like they're going out to play baseball. But Nancy, I see her bandages and her make-believe medicine. Yeah, that's like, she's got like a little hospital going on there. Well, she takes good care of them, it looks like. Mother stopped in at the hospital sometimes. One day, she had a hurt finger. So down from her shelf, Nurse Nancy took a brand new box, and she put on Mother's finger a red, heart-shaped plastic bandage. Yes, she's fixing up her mom. Another day, Nancy heard a great commotion out in the backyard. It didn't sound just like a lively baseball game. It sounded like trouble. And it was. The boys had hit a bee's nest, and angry bees were pouring out. Here they go. Look out! Tom shouted. Here they come! And the three boys came racing to the house, with the angry bees close behind. Nancy ran and held the door open while the boys came piling in. Then she slammed it shut on the bees. "Whew," said the boys. Thank goodness we're safe. That Nancy, she's pretty smart. But Tom was not safe. He had fallen. Nancy was a nurse, so she knew what to do. First, she took a good look at the wound. I guess he's got a little boo-boo right there. And she got a clean cloth and a towel from the drawer and dampened it and put soap on the cloth. Go and lie down, she said. And then she said, go and lie down, patient. Tom did. And she propped a pillow under his leg and a clean towel over the top. Then she washed the cut off carefully. It's clean now, she said. The damp cloth was nice and cool against the burning sting, and soon the hurt had stopped. How do you feel now? Nancy asked. Much better, said Tom, and he tried to smile. But when he looked at the ugly cut, could not quite manage a smile. "I can fix that," said Nancy. So she opened her supply box and took out a bandage, covered his, and the brand new bandage looked so fresh and fine that even Tom could smile at it now, and he didn't have to worry about having a boo-boo. When Mother came home, the boys told her all about the cut and Nurse Nancy's good care while they had their lunch. "I'm so proud of you, dear," said Mother, and she gave Nancy a special hug and an extra cookie, too. Here's after lunch. After lunch, the boys hung around instead of hurrying back out to play. "What do you say we play ambulance?" said Billy. "Fine," said Nancy. So they fixed up the wagon for an ambulance. And they put all kinds of things in it, too. Just then, ding-a-ling, came a telephone ring. Nurse Nancy answered. "Hospital," she said. "There's been an accident," she heard, "down at the big tree." They all looked down there just in time to see Billy flopping down, moaning fine big groans. "I'll drive the ambulance," Tom cried. "I'll be the doctor," cried Dan. Then away they raced. Tom pulled the ambulance. Dr. Dan raced beside him. Oh, did I not show you the picture from the page before? Hold on, here we go. All right. So, there's Ding-a-ling-ling on the telephone, and this is Billy. He's making believe that he's hurt, so they can come and rescue him with their make-believe ambulance. So there goes Nancy in the wagon, being pulled down, and Dan has decided that he's going to play too. He decided he's going to be a doctor because he doesn't have a nurse outfit. When they reached the accident, Nurse Nancy put a bandage on Billy for first aid. Then the doctor and the ambulance lifted him up, loaded him into the ambulance, and took him back to the hospital. The make-believe hospital, this is. Billy had such a good time playing sick with the pink and green candy pills that the others could hardly wait for their turn. The telephone kept ringing with ambulance calls, and patients kept coming to the hospital wanting brand new bandages. Nancy was so busy she could scarcely think. "Well," she said when supper time came to end her busy day, "I'm certainly glad I'm a nurse." Look at all the bandages they have on. Well, they had a good time, and now she has friends to play with. And there's the back. All right, try another story. I have Dr. Dan, so I can read that one too. And let me know when you get your book.